Hey, today is August 9th, 2017, and I'm just making this video and just a message, just stuff that I've learned and just some stuff that I wanted to get out. And I mean, people, they can believe me or not, but everything I'm saying is the truth. And I am not schizophrenic. There's nothing wrong with me because there's people on YouTube that are hearing prophetic stuff and they think they're hearing from God. They're not hearing from God. What is happening is the ETs are putting implants in people and you can hear them talking to you. And I just am coming on here because I had a prophetic dream on, when was it? It was on Sunday, August the 6th. And in my dream, now I have the forehead implant. I'm a Nordic ET. I have an implant in the back of my left hand, and I have one in my forehead, and I have a couple of other ones too. But anyways, those are the two main ones. So this prophetic dream vision I had, it came through the implant in my forehead. And I had it on August the 6th. And I woke up from this dream vision. And in the dream, I know my producer from doing jingles, he was in my dream. And I was sitting with him in his office. And in my dream vision, he made me sing a little bit and do some voiceovers. And I asked him, I said, well, why are you making me do this? And because he knew how I sounded already. And he said, I just wanted to hear you again. And I said, okay. And he goes, okay. So he goes, you have the job. And he says, next Sunday at this same time. So next Sunday is this Sunday, August, what is it? August 13th. And he told me, so in the dream vision, when I got home, I thought to myself, what time was it when I was with him? And I said, oh yeah, 7 p.m. So I don't know if it's a time, like as in 7 p.m., or if they just meant from August the 6th to August the 13th, that's 7 days. So my friend Blake, hopefully he got my message on Sunday, August the 6th. I woke up from it and I left him a message and I told him to keep your eyes peeled for next Sunday. I said, I think something's going to happen. I told him I had another dream vision. And now this North Korea and the US, the tensions are building and it's going to escalate apparently to World War III. Is it going to happen this Sunday? I don't know, but I was thinking that something is going to happen. I don't know, because of that dream vision I had. So anyways, I just wanted to say that. And I also wanted to say too about the rapture. So what the rapture is basically what it boils down to. If you're a human, you're not going anywhere. If you're a human and you're shape-shifting, you're going somewhere. You're going to go home. If you're a non-human like me, you're going to go home. I am a Nordic and I have contact with them, and so I'll get back to that in a minute. So, and like I said, I have the forehead implant from them and the implant in the back of my hand. The forehead implant, it's for the dream visions, and they communicate, they send info to you upon awakening. It's the in-between state as you're waking up but not fully awake. And they'll give you yes or no questions and you answer them. And so what's going to happen is with the rapture, so if you're a human, what's happened is the microwaves, the Wi-Fi, if you're not chipped for the Wi-Fi, it gives you neuro damage. You can check out Barry Trowers on YouTube. He speaks about this. He gives more info. The people who are troublemakers, running with gangs, etc., they're chipped for the tribulation. They're going to go through the torment and the torture. And because that makes sense. It doesn't make any sense to, people with neuro damage to put them through the tribulation. With the tribulation, if you're here for it, I was told there's a small handpick full of humans that they're going to keep alive for the tribulation. They're going to be coming back to work the tribulation. You'll know if you're one of them. You'll have the forehead implant from the reptilians. You'll know that you have it if the demons are coming around you and they're not bothering you. But more than likely what's going to happen, they're going to beam you up and then they'll put you right back down to where you were. You'll have had missing time, because that's what the Nordics have done to me in my past. So just, if you're one of those people, that's how you'll know. But you'll definitely have the forehead implant. You have to have that forehead implant. The people that are going to be staying here for the humans that are handpicked for the tribulation are 44 years of age and under. They're healthy individuals because they're going to be coming back to work the tribulation. And the small handpicked people for the tribulation, the reptilians, they'll keep them alive. They can live out their full lifespan. ETs are real. I know, because I am one. I am not a human. I have 28 teeth without any extractions. My mouth is small. It's the size of a 5-year-old child, maybe even younger, maybe a 3-year-old. I have a tiny mouth. My hair is not human. The strands are smaller and there's no coarseness to it. It's like silk. And I can go on and on and on. On my adoption papers, it said that my abdomen is thick-walled but normal. Back in the 1990s, I asked my doctor about that, and he said he didn't know what it was. He was concerned about it, and to go back to see him if there was any troubles around that. And that's because I'm not a human. So now all this stuff I'm hearing through my implants, okay? And as for end times, you'll see on YouTube they're talking about a UFO deception. There is no UFO deception. The only UFO deception is making people believe that there is a deception, because what's going to happen, I just stated what's going to happen. And as for the ETs, they're real. They come around me. They walk right through the walls. I've seen them beaming them on and off my balcony. And just members of the $20 million club, they know the truth about what's going on. Everybody else, they do not. I'm learning the truth because of my implants, and this planet is a school. They put ETs on it to learn the game, and then when the game's over, we go home again. That's what's going on. That's what I was told. And you can check out Miriam Delicato on YouTube. She had contact with the Nordics. They told her 2017 is the end, and that's what I was told. I was told I'm going home. I was told I was going home soon last year. The Blue Octarians, they were in my apartment about 2 weeks ago, and I saw, I think it was a male, so I saw him, and then for about 3 seconds, and then he vanished before my eyes, and I thought it was one of those small grays, and then he was around me about 3 days ago, late at night, and I was thinking to myself about the small gray, and then he did something, and then I heard Blue Octarians, and they're very loving beings, and they come around me. I've had the reptilians in my apartment more than once. I saw the ones with they're about 7 feet tall. They have the bull horns. They look like an owl. Their eyes are round as an owl's. Their eyes are yellow, and they look very alert when they're looking at you, and they're the color of crocodiles. And I saw him standing right before me, and I saw him for about 2-3 seconds, and he vanished. That's the fourth dimension. So I call it technology. It's the same thing. They're very advanced. They can be around you and you can't see them. They come in my apartment, they pick up stuff and they throw it. And I tried to tell my friend Blake that, and I don't think he believed me. Diana Oliveri, she put out a video. She's on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. She put out a video. I forget the title. I can post another video maybe later on what it's called. But she put it out about 2-3 weeks ago, and her stereo turned on twice in her home. One time her husband was downstairs, she was upstairs, and neither one touched the stereo. And then the very next day she was alone at home upstairs, and she said the stereo's downstairs and it turned on by itself. So there's other females that this is happening to, and they're on YouTube. You can go check it out. And of course my Nordics, they come around me all the time, so because I'm going home soon. And I'm hearing like lots of stuff. They told me I have a son waiting for me. And when I was on the balcony last summer, I was sitting in the sun on the balcony, and he was right beside me, and I heard him say, "I can't wait for you to come home so that I can hang out with you." That was his exact words to me. So he sounds like he's a very loving boy. And as for God, it's not how people are taught. He's not a man nor a female. God, there's a force of God. It creates the Big Bang. It creates the planets. And then the ETs, they fight over the planets. And the good ETs are the Nordics. It's authentic power. And the not so good ETs, that's what people say, quote unquote, are the reptilians. And it's external force. And there's a book, The Seed of the Soul. I just finished reading it, and everything that man is talking about is exactly how it is. And I don't know where he got his info from, but he's right spot on about everything. And that's it. So I just wanted to say that, and just to anyone who wants to hear what's going on, or you can believe me or not, but everything that I'm saying is happening. And I've been told so much stuff through my implants just since I had contact last year with the Nordics, 2016, March 2016. That's when the contact started. And the Nordics, they come in here all the time. They walk right through the walls. So that's it for now. And I may post another video sometime soon.